What's happening, people, and welcome into the main feed. And we are back. We had a week off last week, but it's great to have my man Josh back with us. Josh, how you doing, bro? How you been?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Like the Friday games either make or break my weekend sometimes, but I'm good, bro. I'm good. You're good? You good,
Yeah,
bro?
man. No, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, bro. Yeah, I had my little vent, as all of us would have during the game. But my mind's come back, and I'm settled down. I'm open to talking about some questions. I know it's probably time for us to just ask some questions and be reflective, I suppose. But at the same time, there's some games ahead of us, and these games against the Tigers and Eels are very positive, and opportunities for us to start to get some momentum. But welcome in everyone in the chat. Welcome in Mo and Jono. Great to have you guys in here with us. Brother, where do you want to start? Do you maybe let's get your thoughts on the game. How how was it for you? What was your observations from the game against the Raiders?
You'll notice I'm wearing the Flame jersey. I'm bringing the heat. Oh, stop it. Bro, it was. Yeah, the emotions are running pretty high for me throughout the game, just because of the things that we were doing and different moments and opportunities. And I was like, yay! Then I was like, no. And then I was like, why? Yeah, but I suppose overall, there's a lot of positives I took out from that game. There's a lot, bro, and there's a lot of learnings I think as well that the boys can take from that. I took a few learnings just as a spectator. One of them being like how pressure can affect you, and affect the way that you play. Not just the obvious, not just Chanel, but like all the boys, bro. All the team. But no, I was okay. I thought that first 20 minutes, bro, we just made like an average team look awesome, bro. Did you feel that? Like we made an average looking team look good and
Yeah.
yeah, you think? Yeah. I think so, bro. And that's the thing that hurts, eh? If you're beaten by a better opponent than or a better opposition, that's okay. You can wear that, but when like you were better, that must be hard for the players. That must be hard.
Yeah, just I felt for the likes of Barney and Capewell, you could tell their legs just off a massive Origin game just couldn't get going for that first 20.
What Origin game?
And then yeah. Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
How are you? Right? Are you right? So you're how was just quickly on that? How you feeling?
It was a triple A. So we lost the Bulldogs game. Then Wednesday came around, bro, and I was ready to ring you. Because I was like, man, we got big. Nah, but
bad vibes, yeah.
Oh, bro, that was probably the best game, like Origin, regardless, but the best game I think I've ever seen, bro. Like,
Bro, it was mean, eh?
That was mean, bro. It would have been a mean atmosphere to be there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bro. I just couldn't believe what I was watching. Like, I love that it doesn't require to score like 8 tries to make an exciting game. exciting game could be 2-4-0 or something like that. So I thought it had everything, intensity wise. But just going back to the boys, like I just noticed straight away Barney, and that would just. But I'd expected a little bit more from the likes of AFB and that to kind of set the platform, set the tone, and it just wasn't there. Like you said, we made a good team. Our average team looked great. Those tries were so soft, especially the first one. You saw how we were just all over the place. Couldn't contain their middles. The yardage they were getting on us was just ridiculous. So, but yeah, after that we kind of got in. I thought when Lecker and Jazz came on, it really picked up the tempo. And I thought they had quite good games and good impact. And then we started to win the battle a bit there. But the injuries, I just went quickly on the injuries to Tuopiki and then Pompey. Quite pivotal injuries, and like had a massive impact when you look at the whole game. Yeah, man, what do you make of those two going out, and how we adjusted? I felt for like Likahala Sema, like he was going to be playing in the middle, and then all of a sudden he's back out the center again, like the Bulldogs. But yeah, what do you make of that, bro?
Yeah, that bro, that's freakish, eh? Like 2 of our goal kickers are gone before half time. That's just freakish, bro. Yeah, I thought they recovered really well though, and what a better player to go back to fullback. But then just the reshuffle that's got to happen after that, and like you're just saying with Lecker coming into centre, and then other guys too, man. You were like Barney and because what we're down 2 players, so then Barney and what's his name, bro? Capewar. Then they've automatically got to just do more minutes, bro, after backing up, a couple of days earlier. Yeah, and then you'll be looking at your bench and going, oh, man, we have to do it again, boys. We did it last week as well. Yeah, we got to back up. We got to do it again. But no, that was a big positive for me, bro, that they got back in the fight, and they fought hard, bro, in their second half. And that comes back again to like how cut they must be, knowing that they should have, they're the better team, bro. And just one of those games where the better team didn't win. So,
yeah. I thought just credit to Canberra though. They just he's so good at that style that Ricky plays. That very forward dominant style where it's like, hit up one out through the middle all game. Really quick line speed out of yardage. Like ultimately didn't throw much at us in terms of attack, but got there on a few plays and just pretty much grittiness. But I thought Fogarty for them was probably who was your man? Like who was their? I thought Fogarty was amazing. The kicks he was putting up were just
that guy.
Like,
I hate that guy.
I
know. Bro. Yeah, just awesome kicks. Same for someone but he had a bicep injury, mind you. But he's been out for 11 weeks or something. And just comes back.
He's been out for a while.
Yeah, comes back and that guy was that was the player for me. And who was the other guy who scored 2 tries? I thought he had a whitehead, not whitehead. I can never remember, bro, because I don't care. Jamal Fogarty. I thought if someone had to be on our team, you'd want him. Like he's awesome, bro. Yeah, damn him.
Yeah, just and he the first couple of kicks he put to Tuopiki, he just really cornered him, like really tricky kicks, and then Tane dropped one which led to the try. But I thought he was awesome. But yeah, I just thought their middles ultimately like just got the better of us, and especially if that start that we had, to bring back 14 points when we haven't really truly been a team that can pile on points this year. I thought was going to always be a tough ask, but look, we got there, man. We pulled away some tries. Barnett with a massive RTS. We'll go to the RTS try. What do you make of his little involvement at fullback? I thought he was really, really good.
Oh, yeah, bro, looked like he'd never left. He looked like he'd never gone.
Yeah.
Like he's just played fullback all of last year too. Just the ultimate professional, the ultimate athlete. And when he scored, bro, it just gave me such a warm feeling inside,
Yeah.
bro. It was such a happy feeling, bro. But for him too, like I felt good for him too, Just bang, bang. And I was like, oh, bro, he's back. He's back. Me and my son were like, oh, he's back there. And I'm like, he's back. We're going to win now. yeah, I thought he played awesome, bro. His runs, his positional play, I thought that might have been an issue, having not played fullback, and especially with a good
Yeah.
kicker like Jamal. But I thought he's awesome, bro. Awesome. That's another positive we can take out of that, man.
Yeah, we can definitely take out of there. I thought he was really good. Yeah, so we got that try, and then we I think in the second half we got one with Barnett down the left side. I thought that was a really really good one. Barnett, like for me, he's a Simon Mannering medal winner right now. Just sign it off. But man, to get over the line there, and his game actually kind of started off really kind of a little bit slow, but then he found his legs and just found another gear. Yeah,
Mm.
where what do you make of his performance, and even Capewell too? I thought they both
I
backed up
thought
like
Capewell, even in the Origin game, was like, oh yeah, where's this guy been? In the
yeah,
Origin
yeah,
game,
yeah,
Capewell played awesome, and then even on that game, I was like, oh yeah, now he's starting to find his rhythm, and where he
yeah,
fits in the team. Yeah, I thought both of them, bro, backing up from that as well. And even what Barnett said after the game, when he said, like, if it wasn't for these boys, like, I wouldn't have made Origin, so I was always going to play. Like, that kind of stuff just, that gets me excited too. It gives me warm, fuzzy
yeah.
feelings.
I love that. I love that he gave back to the club, like, and I think Webby and that would have appreciated that because it definitely feels that way. Like before, when he was at the Knights, he'd go through his own personal kind of issues and was a guy that would get sin binned a lot. And now with Warriors, he's been like very stable, very
Mm.
consistent, and especially this year, he's been outstanding.
And to come back
Um,
from like a career-ending injury, remember he got his like neck fused or something, bro?
yeah, yeah, he was gonna medically retire for like
Yeah,
yeah, it looked like he
yeah,
wasn't coming
bro.
back, but
He's obviously gone to Shortland Street and they've fixed him up and he's back out there.
hey
I,
man,
yeah,
he might have gone to Fiji, didn't they all Fiji ones,
he
and
might have.
had some
He might have.
kava,
Yeah,
had a
he may
special
have, bro.
kava.
That might have happened, but I thought overall his performance was good. Maybe someone was injured while he took that kick. You know that kick when Maratha then created the penalty? I thought was someone injured? Like, yeah, don't take the kicks, bro.
Yeah, it was
Don't
actually
do that.
funny. I wanted to talk about the halves because I feel that there was kind of an issue. Is that there were a lot of moments where the halves weren't there on the fifth tackle. I
Mm,
think there was one that like the Barnett one. Um, there was one where Dylan Walker took a kick. I feel
yep.
just like a little bit between CHT and Tamari, kind of mismanaged different certain
Mm,
situations. I mean, we had a lot of good opportunities,
mm.
but at the same time, I think we missed a few there. They left a few out on the on the field there. What do you make of them as a halves combo?
Yeah, I thought, Tamati defended well, bro. He done a
Yeah,
lot of work in D, so maybe that's why he wasn't. I thought he was still okay, and I thought his options could have been a little bit better, but given the platter that he had, I thought it wasn't too bad.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right, bro. I thought they got caught out of position a bit, but I don't really know what that was, what the part of that was. Maybe because I noticed Chanel was taking a lot of kicks for position as well. So maybe he's carrying an injury, do you think, bro? I thought maybe he might be injured. Tamaide might be
I,
injured.
th- I think what you said is right. I think Tamari is carrying. So I noticed that CHT will do the long kicking, right? The fifth tackle kicking out of yardage, and then what Tamari does, he actually pushes inside. So he's actually kind of helping alleviate, I suppose, some of the tackle pressure from the middles, giving them a little bit of a break. So I think they kind of have settled on that pattern. So
Mm,
yeah, like you said, Tamari, very stiff in defence. He's actually doing a lot of the first and second tackles out of yardage. So you got to commend him for his
mm,
defensive work. I don't know if he's holding an injury, but I thought there was probably two kicks that he made that were really good. The one that Barnett nearly scored off,
mm,
I
mm,
thought was a good one, and there's one that Fogarty dropped, and I just thought maybe, yeah, he just those were two good ones. He might have had one or two bad ones, but ultimately, overall, I think they did a good enough job to get the dub. Um,
yep.
and I don't really want to hold them for too much else other than that. But defensively, really sound both of them. I thought. But yeah, that let's go into so as Catewell scored, and then they score. RTS kind of misjudged that one. I suppose he wanted to let that one bounce, and it just fell the way of Savage. And I kind of felt from there, oh no, we're not going to really get over the line here. But then AFB hits back straight away off of Dylan Walker, and we're going to go up and hit, pretty much to go 20 all. I know there's been a massively talked about topic, and I don't think we need to bash CHT or anything about that, but that kick, I look at it from a reflective of the whole season. It summed up our season, and it's unfortunate that he was the one that I suppose kind of was that straw that broke the camel's back in a way. Yes, he could have got the kick. We understand that it was close. And yeah, I think he got the yips pretty much the way you saw him kick it. He didn't really kick it with much confidence, but it kind of summed up to me that that's how we've kind of played this whole season, where in big moments at times we've dropped the ball, or we haven't made the most of our opportunities. And yeah, unfortunately, it was just, I think for him, that was a culmination of everyone's kind of frustrations, and everyone piled it on him, which I think is actually a little bit unfair. But what's your thoughts on that moment, and also, yeah, what impact does it have, I suppose?
I think I might have talked to you a little bit about it after the game, but I think what's happening, bro, is we haven't got that logical and emotional thinking. We haven't got that balance right, bro. We definitely haven't got that. Like there's plays where, like, players like Barnett, for example, bro, were taking kicks, or where Rog missed that, even though he was waiting for the bounce to go out, I suppose. But normally Rog would just take the safer option, right? And then he'll just go and take it. And just that emotional, logical thinking, like we're just in the big moments, bro, we're just not getting that quite right. And I'm sure they'll be talking about it now, bro. Like, we need to logically think, and that you're right, bro. I think that just does sum up like part of the season, bro, is that emotional thinking. I bet you now you could give Chanel 100 of those kicks and he would hit probably 99 of them, bro. He might miss one, but he would hit it every single time. And just that emotion of the game, I think. And you're right, bro. I think a lot got piled on him, because that's hard, bro. Third string kicker. Like, I know he's kicked about 54 goals or something in his career, but so he's not new to kicking. But that wouldn't have, I don't know if you would have thought about that, thinking, okay, we've got Pompey as our kicker, our goal kicker, and then we've got Tane. Like, surely not two of them are going to get injured, not before half time as well. So, bro. So that was hard. I think just watching him kick too, I felt the same, bro. I was like, no, he's not confident at all. Poor bugger. That would have been tough. I think the only concern I've got with that, bro, is what he did after the game. Like, just walking straight to the sheds. Like, you've got this professionalism and standards and etiquette, bro, at any level of sport. You know what I mean? Like, even when you're in the under 10s, bro, even though you've lost, you've got to go acknowledge your opponent, bro, or your opposition. And for him not to do that, it's put Webby in a hard place, bro, because Webby's talked about that all last year, all of this year. He talks about strong character, values, and standards within the team. And if we look at the AFB incident, for example, he wasn't with the team, like when they had their team song. That's almost the same thing, bro. So now what I think Webby's thinking is, I can't drop CHT because it'll look like it's because of the goal kicking. The goal kicking is not his fault, bro. He's not the reason we lost, bro. No way, bro. No way. And I hope he doesn't think that, because that's quite a selfish thought, to think that you're the person who lost the team game. There's a team involved. There was heaps of moments where we could have won the game and we missed the opportunities. So it wasn't just him, bro. But he's put Webby in a hard position, because Webby set the standard, the example with AFB, bro. And, like, far out, what does he do sort of now? Because
that's I've never thought of it that way. That could be the situation. Because I think it's a weird one because he ended it probably. He got to the sheds. I think AFB never made it to the sheds. He went somewhere else after Magic round.
Yeah.
He took a Magic bus somewhere else. But
Mhm.
the same principles in a way is what you're saying. I can understand that. My actually thinking is, bro, I actually want him to kick the goals this Friday.
So do I, bro. So do
I
I.
want
To
him
get
to
his
have that moment because I think this is a crucial moment for him to like.
yes,
It's a
yes,
teaching moment. It's essentially a
yep,
teaching moment for Webby to say, "No, we believe in you. We trust you, and we want you
yep.
to be the kicker."
Back on the
And
horse,
it's
bro.
and
Back on the
back
horse.
on it, back on, man. And so it's actually the opposite effect. For most people, like, I'd get rid of him. For me, it's like, nah, man, let him have his opportunity to kick
Yep,
these goals.
yep,
Um,
yep.
Even the left side, bro. I want him on every side. I don't want him to. But I want him to get over that, and that will later help him down the track. But I totally agree with you, bro. There was just he was not the ultimate fall. He was the fall guy for a lot of other people's I suppose mistakes and errors. Even Dallin at the end when he missed Dallin had a shocker of a game. Let's call him that
Mm.
knock on at the play of the ball. Like, but that
Oh,
even itself was like just reflective is just as bad as what probably even CHT done in many ways. So I don't
yeah,
think it
there's so many
yeah.
opportunities, bro. If Mitch Barnett had caught that ball, that kick that Tamati put through, could we have won? Possibly. If when
Yeah.
we made that break, if Walker had gone right instead of left, right at the start after the second half, would we have scored? Yeah,
Yeah.
probably, or would have put us in a better position. So no, it definitely wasn't his fault that we didn't come away with the bickies, bro. Definitely, not in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah. And like I said, I think that's his we're not going to pile on CHT here, especially on this stream. If you're here for that, but we definitely support him and hope. Honestly, like I said, man, I hope he plays. I hope he kicks the goals this Friday.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sort
the
of
best way to get over you. Yeah,
concerned for his mental health and well being, bro. Because I think I was telling you last week when I caught up with them and when I just happened to get into the right place at the right time. Yeah, bro, he was real upset, eh? Like he was real sad, bro. And I was like, bro, at least you're still good looking. Could be worse, bro. Could look like Bunty, bro. Could look like Jazz, bro. Like at least you're handsome. You got abs and everything, bro. But that brings me to like to have, and that was an interesting thing I saw about Critter, bro, when I was watching him play for the Dogs. Like he's that level head for them. Like he's that guy that
yeah,
can, sort of bring them back to earth and just like, it's just a game, guys, sort of thing. Like, you're not gonna, it's not that bad. Yeah.
yeah.
But our fans are ruthless, bro. So yeah, I think you're right. We'll let him kick, put him in, let him kick all the goals, kick the 60 tries that we're gonna score. Kick all of them, bro.
I actually agree with you though. If his mental health isn't there, don't put that pressure on him. I think Webby, if he calls it and if he can sense that it's going to be a teaching a moment, definitely do it. But if it's not, then I wouldn't force him to do it because that um our fans will probably be just as bad at home. If things go wrong. So I just let Webby call it. But for me, as a fan, I'm like, nah, bro, I want you to do it. So, but yeah, um, other talking points. I thought the young boys did quite well, man. Leka, I thought was great.
Mm.
Leatoa, I love what they brought. I think for me, they should just pretty much ride the season out with those two at least, and maybe a few more come through now with injuries. So, are you on the same vein as me? You thinking give them an opportunity?
Oh, bro, Ali, Toa just looks like so dangerous every time he gets the ball, bro. I don't know, you just feel like something's going to happen when he gets the ball. That's
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, that's a special player that can do that at such a young age. I thought Leka had some awesome moments. I thought he had some moments he'd probably want to take back again, like
yeah.
throwing an offload when nobody's there. Like, he probably he'd want to have that again.
That was the
Um,
biggest round back offload I've ever seen. It was like right at the end of someone's bum.
probably getting fended by that big guy Ethan Strange like that.
Yeah.
He'll play that again, bro, and they'll look at that and he'll probably
Yeah.
yeah he won't miss that opportunity again. I don't think. Lekker's yeah, he's a superstar, bro, in the making. That dude.
Yeah.
And Ali, yeah, I'm with you, bro. Let them ride out the rest of the season all the way to the finals, all the way, grand final. World Cup
Yeah.
challenge next year. Everything.
Gotcha. Vegas, put him straight in. Yeah, yeah,
Vegas, bro,
absolutely.
Vegas, everything. Let them ride it out.
Nah, I actually think but yeah, okay. I think maybe, bro. Is there anything else from the game you want to talk about? Otherwise, we can kind of move move on. Maybe look
Yeah, I
ahead
just saw
to.
my man Jazzy Jazz, bro. I think he's definitely a guy that looks like he's he played really awesome, bro. Like I think you
Yep.
mentioned it, but I just want to mention it again because so many people so many people don't like him. I don't know why, but I thought he had
Yeah, I
awesome.
know. He's
Um,
been playing. He's having career best season. Like under amidst us not having a great season, I think Jazzy's probably having one of his better seasons.
yep,
Consistency wise, I've been really impressed with him. Yeah, same.
yep, yep. And I think I hope that the boys, we're doing a bit of reflection going into this game and perspective, bro. And so when they're gonna do stuff like this, just got to tell yourself you're gonna do it. That's one thing I know that the Panthers do, bro. Is that say if they make a break and they got to make a tackle, they'll say, "Yeah, I got it, I got him," instead of like, "Oh, if I miss him, we're gonna lose," sort of thing. I don't want to harp on about the goal kicking, but that's something that I just felt that CHT didn't have either. That's again, you're right. It's reflective of our whole season, bro. Our perspective's got to be that we've got it. Like they've just got to have confidence, bro. Because
Yeah,
we've got the talent, got the strength, got the speed. It's just here. We're not clicking just yet, not yet. But this week, bro. Let's talk about this week.
yes, yeah, man. Tigers. I think this is. I watched. Did you watch the Tigers game at all?
Just
Against the
gone.
against the Rabbitohs.
No,
Um,
probably I will watch it though.
I haven't. I mean, I watched a little bit of them. Man, they threw the ball around. I was watching O2 Warriors, Lautini and Stace and basketball style. Like they had, it's like Benji's just unleashed the shackles and said, "Just play." Um, Galvin was just throwing the ball at will, and I suppose I'm just looking at it and thinking, "Oh, they're going to come to Mount Smart with a bit of freedom, a bit of like, hey, we're not going to make the eight, so let's just throw the ball around, or let's just try stuff." So I think for our boys, it's a great opportunity, obviously, to get back on the winners' side, but also just in terms of managing the Tigers, I think, just got to be on your toes a little bit. They're kind of a young team at the moment. I heard Caesar just got a suspension for a hip drop, so probably another young guy coming in the halves. But yeah, Galvin for me, he's been quite good. Um, but yeah, I just noticed with them, just got to be on our toes. If we can stick to our, defensively, I think that the kind of weird thing is defensively we've been quite good the last couple of weeks. Um, it's just been our offense at times just has let us down. But I think we should have the Tigers. What's your feeling kind of going into this game? Um, yeah,
Yeah, I think I feel sorry for Bench, bro, because I don't want him to get fired for get the pumping that he's about to receive, bro. No, I'm pretty confident, bro. I think the boys have bounced back real well going into this game. This is probably a really good time to start. Now's the time, boys, to start rising towards the
yep,
back end of the season there. So no, I think we'll have them up front, bro. I think we'll be more
yep,
organized throughout the middle. It's if Uppy was playing, then I'd be a little bit more concerned about their middle. But
yeah,
with
true,
Uppy not there, I think Wade, because Wade, we haven't really seen the best of Wade yet, bro. I don't feel like
true.
we have since probably the Rabbitohs
No,
game. So I feel like Wade's going to take this one a bit personal. I think so. I think he'll have a mean game, bro, through the middle there. I think Aiden will step up. I think he would have, like you just mentioned before, he didn't step up. Well, he did. I thought he did, but not to his standard. Not to his
yeah,
standard. And I think he will this week, bro. Especially with a young pack like the Tigers, he'll want to still show that he's the alpha, bro. So
yeah,
Mitch has had a good rest now. He'll be on fire, Mitchy. So
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll have them fairly. It'll be a good game. It'll be an entertaining game. And yeah, this is where we bring back our points differential. We bring it back now. This game, we need to.
Yeah. Oh man, I hate when you're talking points differential. You know the season isn't going the best. But yeah, I agree. I totally agree with you. Just quickly, so Tuo Piki is out. We understand that he got a category. I think it was a 1, so he's got 11-day stand down. And Pompey, I just saw went into surgery today. So just want to do a quick shout out to Pomps. He's been absolutely awesome the last 18 months, especially under Webby. He's been so consistent. He's been a guy that's been ridiculed. He stepped up to do a solid job. He knows his skill set. He doesn't try too many things outside of his skill set. I think last year he had a few moments, brain snaps, but this year for the majority, he's been really, really solid. Haven't seen any of that type of stuff. And he's been doing goal kicking as well. And so I just wish him all the best in terms of recovery, but I just want to give him acknowledgement. Before he becomes forgotten on the injury list, because we kind of forget about those guys that have injuries. But he's been absolutely awesome. What have you made of Pomps, bro?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I've always been a fan of Pomps, bro, to be honest. Just because of his, like, he's solid in defense, bro. Yeah, you're right. Made a few brain snaps, but and I thought he's worked on his just before the line quick feet over the off season. Like he's got a bit of AFB thing going on there, bro, and I kind of like it. But he's safe, bro. He reminds me of, like, not that he looks like him, but like a Paul Fatuida sort of a player. He kind of reminds me of that class, like consistent is what you just said. Interesting that we're playing the Tigers, bro. Bit of a story back from the archives. At Benja's 21st, I was at Benja's 21st, bro, in Norton Street. And I remember meeting, like, everyone wanted to go see, like, Scott Prince and like all the boys, all the players were there, Benj and all them. But I wanted to go and talk to Tim Sheensbury about, like, how he picks a team. Like, I just wanted to, because at the time he's like one of the best coaches in the NRL.
Yeah, Sheens was
and yeah. And I don't know whether he actually said this or maybe I'm just going to make it up, but we'd had a few drinks. He had a few, I'd had a few. And I just said, like, what's the first thing you do, Tim, when you're picking a team? Like, what position or what player? What do you look at first? And he said, like, the guy who starts the game, so the guy does the restart or the start, he said that's the most important, because they can either start with a penalty, put you on the back foot, or he can put you in a real good position. And I was like, oh, yeah. And I think about it now, and I'm like, yeah, that's Pompey. Like, he's done a few of those dumb kicks, but he's been pretty consistent there. And then he said, and then the next person is the goal kicker, because that's an automatic 6 points that you get if you've got a gun goal kicker. Yeah. And I was like, oh, true. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then he said, and then the restarts, and then you just build it around there. So that's the foundation.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All
right, Tim. All right. I'm seeing what you're doing there. And it's funny too. And I was watching the Origin game again. I watched it a few times, bro. I thought it was awesome. What the Blues done with Richie Mo'unga, bro, bringing him in. And I was waiting for them to bring in a 5'8" or a rugby union specialist to teach him how to do dropouts properly. And you know how good Luai looked, eh? Like, he looked gun, bro.
Yeah. He is solid.
Yeah, when they mentioned that they brought in Richie, I was like, oh, yeah, true. So, yeah, those were the three things, bro. The guy who starts the game, the goal kicker, because you're automatically 6 points. And Wayne Bennett said the same thing too, bro, along the same lines in an interview. I remember hearing him say it. So let's go back to Pomps, bro. Yeah, he ticked those boxes for me. So, shout out Pomps.
How old are you? You got stories from every blooming era of, like,
bro. I just happen to be in the right place.
Just pop up and bro. You're at Benji's 21st. How the hell? Who did you know to get to 21st? Oh my goodness, bro! The stories you've got, bro. Oh my goodness,
bro. I know, and sometimes I think about it and go, like, did that actually happen, or did I dream that? But no, I used to live. We used to stay in a place called Westmead, bro, and this is by Parramatta. And at the time, the Tigers, the Panthers, and Parramatta we're sponsored by the people who made these big units that we used to live in. And one day, bro, I just saw some Māoris moving in, so I was like, "Oh, yep, sweet, I'll come down and help them." And I was just moving. I saw this older lady. I always say old lady. This older lady, which is Benja's mum. I don't know, it was Benja's mum. Yes, picked up a box and kia ora. Oh, Marshall. Oh, he's related to that Benji Marshall? And then he walked around the corner, bro. Oh, yo. Oh, hey, yeah. Far out. Too much, right? Yeah. You want to come on my 21st? Of course I do, bro. Of course I want to come. But nah, I've known Bench for a little while, bro. I used to watch him play touch back in New Zealand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's out from out your ways anyway, eh? Whakatane ways.
Yeah, Whakatane. Yeah.
Yep.
But I remember him playing touch in the Jenny tournament, bro, against the well-known touch player called Remus. Have you heard of Remus, bro?
I heard of him. Yeah, I've never really watched it, but
bro, those two used to. Yeah, and sort of Remus was just sort of getting a bit on, and Benj was on his way up. Oh, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. So, like even Jeremy, I've known Jeremy since he was a primary school. Jeremy Marshall King, he always knew he was going to be an NRL player. And Jordan, the other brother,
he never made it. The guy, brother Jordan, eh?
Nah, he got injured, bro. Injuries. But bro, that was a disservice, bro, for him not to play NRL because thought Benj was good. That the younger brother, bro. Benj will tell you, bro. He's like, yeah, he's up there. Yeah, he's up there, bro. Yeah. But anyway, sorry, carry on. Yeah. So
yeah, no, man. I mean, bro. Yeah, guys, expect the unexpected with Josh. He's been in every era. He's like the Benjamin Button. You've been in every. You've got a story from the 1920s, probably. You were there when the rugby league was formed. 1908.
I was, bro. 1908, yeah. Good with the first Māori team that came over, bro. First Māori team. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I was there.
I love it. But yeah, so just quickly, Pomps is out. Who do you bring in? I don't think there's any changes from what I'm aware of, unless anyone in the chat has any updates. But so would you go with RTS at the back? I'm actually really impressed with RTS's game. I thought his carries were great. His impact was good. Obviously, there's no real replacement for him. He's probably the next guy outside of a cup guy to drop in, or Dallin. But would you stick with him at FB?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't. Yep. Well, because Chance isn't back yet, eh?
No, I think he's a few weeks away. Yeah.
So yeah, 100%. I don't think there's anyone, better, bro, for that position. And just saying too, Roger's got 100% kicking record, bro. Just saying, 100% goal kicks.
We never forget that one. Yeah.
Never missed. Only kicked one goal, but right out in front, but never missed. Definitely, bro. Keep him there. I think he's going to be, huge at the back there. He's going to have a huge game. Yep.
So left center. I mean, you've had Leotoa on the right center side. Do you push Leotoa over to left center, or do you? The other option is Talfa Graham, Graham Talfa. Sorry.
Yeah.
Do you bring him into the right side? I think he played right side against the Dolphins. So you go with the left side of Leotoa and a right side of MGT, or do you swap them around? What's your thoughts?
I think exactly what you just said, bro. Keep Tofa on the right, bro. That dude's gun, bro. Yeah. I've been waiting, and though it's sad that Pomps has been injured, just gives someone else an opportunity, and he's a gun, bro. I've been watching him in New South Wales Cup too. He's the goods. He's the goods, bro. Yep. Tofa.
Yeah, absolutely. So that'd be a really cool backline. Left wing. Who did we have last week? I think Roger was supposed to be left wing. I suppose you got the option of Setutu or Kossi. Who would you go in that situation? I actually think Montoya is a potential starter, but let's take Montoya out of the picture for now. Would you go Kossi or Setutu in that spot?
Setutu, bro. Setutu. Yeah. I like Kossi. I think he's done well. He's done well to bring his game up to the level that it's at. But I think this kind of game would suit Setutu, bro, and it's a good game for him to come into. So yeah, for me, bro, Setutu, he's got some speed too, bro. Strong. Yeah. Could be a bizzer, bro. He could be a bizzer. Yep, I'd put him
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so that makes up that position. Obviously CHT to Mighty, they'll stay. AFB Barnett and then Egan. That's fine. I
Yep.
haven't heard anything from that. I've got a smoky for you, and a kind of an interesting one. I was actually thinking of starting Halasima as a right back row. My view is based on like, okay, I understand that there's a mathematical chance we're in the 8, but at the same time, I'm kind of open minded to think I would actually like to see what he brings. And then you have the option of pushing New Cordia to the bench and giving a bit more, I suppose, um, through the middle, if we need that kind of middle dominance, kind of the original plan, I suppose, what we had for New Cordia. Or do you think start New Cordia and just do what we're doing with Halasima? Is that too far a reach right now for a
Yeah.
young guy?
Are we at mathematical? Are we? I thought we were quite. Because when you talk mathematical, you're like hoping that other teams lose. I don't think we're there.
Well,
Are we?
I think we've got to win these last 6 games. So if we win all 6, that puts us on 13 wins, which I think is the common denominator. That 13 is like that's the one you need to get to be a solid. I mean, you can get in with 12, but yeah, then you're adding in all the other extras
Oh,
if
we've
other
got
teams
that,
lose, I suppose.
we got that draw. Right, we got that draw, eh?
Yeah, the
With
draw
that-
kind of puts us like if we lose games, it puts us underneath other teams. So yeah, because it can benefit us, but it actually can be bring us down as well. So, but yeah, anyway, I'm just thinking, you know, that's another option in terms of you could kind of use Marata as a bit more of an impact and try Leka or either like that's just something I'd like to see and see what that looks like. But at the same time, you're probably thinking Newcourt is a safe bet. Bring
Yeah, I
Leka
think so.
off the bench.
Yeah, I think so, bro. I would though Neil Cordia can cover injuries as well. Lecker can go. Yeah, I'd keep Lecker on the bench, bro. For me, yeah.
Okay. Yep. Cool.
Just for now. Just for now. I mean, if it was a game to start him, this would be the game. So
Yeah. That's actually another thought. But I think they'll go with the safe bet of Newcourt, which is
yeah.
which is
I think his
Dill's
defense as well was we needed. Neil
yeah,
Cordia
true.
strengthens up that
Newcourt.
side that he's on. Yeah, strong side when he's there.
Dill Walker. I think Dill's has been playing pretty good. It's kind of weird because I still think that combo of Dills and Tohu last year was like the best balance we could get from that position because I thought Tohu was that kind of did all the groundwork and then Dills kind of brought the impact on and kind of lifted the team. It's kind of interesting now. He's kind of the guy for the whole 80. I think he played pretty much 80 minutes at lock, which was great, but sometimes you just feel like you need a bit more of a lift. But what's your thoughts on Dills so far? How he's been playing without Tohu as that kind of rotation through the middle?
Yeah, Tohu's really missed, bro. Not just his play, but his level head, his leadership. Yeah, and I agree. Last year was just the right balance, bro. And gave Walker the opportunity to watch the game as well, like to study the game from the sideline and work out, okay, that guy's weak, or that's the weak side, or I'll attack that side. Whereas now he's in the game, it's a little bit different. I thought he's been playing pretty, really good, bro. Actually, but I didn't think he would last 80 minutes. To be honest, consistently last 80 minutes. It's a big ask because he does a lot of defense as well. So no, I think it's good. I don't think there's anything better we could do. Do you reckon, bro?
Yeah,
I
I don't think there's anyone that can kind of fill that role right now. Maybe next year when you actually kind of look and plan it out. But there isn't someone that has that kind of ball playing that I've seen that you want to bring up at this point in the season. So I think you kind of stick with what Walks is doing. And then, you might have guys fill in like a Barnett might fill in, that type of thing. But I think he's been good, bro. I think he's been absolutely good.
So just with that
Yep.
starting team we've named, Chanel would have to kick, bro. Yeah.
Yes. So that's another thing. and again, kind of puts the pressure back on him. Now the other option is I don't know who the guys in Cup that are kickers. Well, there's Mitch Barnett too. Uh, Everyone
Yeah,
keeps bringing up Mitch Barnett's name.
Yeah,
And Mitch can kick goals.
Walker can.
Walker can kick goals. Okay, so there's options there. I
Yeah,
mean, how much better taking a game? Take out last week's performance. Well, I suppose you got to add it in mentally where CHT is. The mental state CHT's in is Barnett the better option right now, even though technically CHT might be the better total kicker. Would you go with a Barnett or a Walker as the actual kicker for the game? Or would you split them sides? Would you split sides? There's the option of that too.
Yeah, there is. I think you go with one kicker. And like you said, bro, I think you just get back on the horse, bro. Get back on the horse. Yeah. Yeah. And I think Webby will probably bring him in and, have a chat with him, even though he's put him in a hard position. But he'll, just get around. This will be interesting to see what Webby does, actually. It'll be a good learning for him as a coach, too. It's a good opportunity for him, to grow as a coach, as a people manager, as someone to get the best out of his players.
If not, bro, just put RTS there, and he takes the fall if he misses all four of them.
No one's gonna say anything if it's RTS,
bro. Who's the nearest guy to getting sacked? Just put him out there. Who's the guy? Jackson Ford, bro. Take all the kicks, bro, and we'll just blame it on you if we lose.
We blame him for everything else, bro. I'm so bad. I'm sorry, Jacko. I'm sorry, bro. Blame me for everything else. It's your fault that the IT outage. It's your fault why yourself went down. It's your fault. Yeah, okay. Well, on the bench, bro. Obviously, Jacko Ford on the bench. So, I think he stays on the bench, Jacko. Yeah, even though he done a couple of momentum killers, he's still trying to make. He tries to make up for it. Who else do we have? Like, what's his name? Lussick. Did he get on? He got on for like 2 minutes or something, eh?
Yeah, Lussick again is kind of it's such a dead kind of selection because if Egan's like again, if you have injuries, he immediately becomes a middle forward.
Yeah.
If there's no injuries, he's a replacement for Egan. So it kind of it falls on if you get an outside back injury. Okay, you're not going to see Lussick as a hooker replacement. He's going to be used as a middle forward because Egan's going to have to play 80. But if all things go well, he'll definitely play like that 20 minutes that Egan isn't playing. But yeah, in moments like that, you kind of see him come on the field and he's playing through the middle. And it's just like, oh, bro. You probably want a Bunty or a Tom Ali or something, even or Laban. They're coming on in those moments if the game's in that way. But I think Webby's that's his safety net for Egan. So I can understand that, but at the same time, if the injuries, which man, for whatever reason, we just 5 outside back injuries in the last 2 weeks is just killing us. So be interested to see what Webby goes with if he does go with an outside back. But then you just probably play the averages and say we won't get 5, we won't get an outside back injury again this week. But you never know. What's your thoughts anyway? So you'd have a Lussick, Halasima is a solid one for me. Jazz, I think, has been great. And Ford, so you keep the same bench?
Yeah. Yeah, keep the same bench. Who do you have an 18th man? Bunty?
18th man would probably be an outside back for me. I don't know. It's hard to activate it. You have to have almost 3 HIAs, or is it 2 HIAs, and then you can activate your 18th man.
We've come close a couple of times this year, bro, to activating our 18th man.
The Bulldogs game we had.
Yep.
So, yeah, it was Dallin got the HIA, but the other ones were like leg injuries. So I think Montoya had a calf, groin, and then CNK had a calf.
Or even if you get a broken leg, but just broken leg.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So what was it last week? It was Tane had the HIA,
Yep.
but then Montoya, Pompey had
Pumps.
the leg injury, so it's like far out, he just can't win.
Hmm.
But that bench, yeah, that probably is the most balanced bench we could possibly get at this stage in the season.
Hmm.
So you're pretty much happy with that?
Yeah, bro. That's a good looking team, bro. That's a good looking team. I mean, pending injury, like I'm not sure how the other boys have pulled up yet. I haven't heard anything about injuries. Sefakula's been playing again, isn't he? Is he
Yeah,
gone?
Sifakula, Bunty's I think been playing.
Yep.
I mean, those guys are doing pretty well. I mean, they even Mayu's I think come back. So there's
Yep.
options there if you wanted to. But at the
Mhm.
same time, yeah, I think a Ford would be the only guy I would really kind of look at replacing. But he's got again he wins points on the workload,
Yep.
but at the same time, um, like moving Capewell to the edge was Capewell went to center, and then Ford was at back row, and they knocked the ball on. It's like sometimes you just wish you had a Laban there, or if Lecker got opportunity there, and
Mhm.
but I think Webby just plays it safe a lot of the time with the Jacko Ford, who he's the last 2 years, Jacko Ford's been his go-to guy for nearly everything.
Yep. Yep.
Um, and he just
Yep.
trusts those guys currently. Maybe Mayu and that get a look at next year, but that's kind of my only thought is if you were like to say if the season was over, that you would probably start looking at some of those other guys and bringing them through. But I think Webby's probably like, no, well, it's there, it's there. So, but yeah, that's the team, bro. You got a kind of you got an inkling, kind of a feeling how we're going to respond from these two, I suppose, tough, close losses. You feel we're going to bounce back pretty strongly, or is it kind of
Yeah,
a
I think
shaky one? Or
yeah, no, I think I'm pretty confident we bounce back fairly strong. We start fast, start hard, start fast, and then stay consistent. But if
yeah,
everyone and when I was talking to Jazz last week, bro, if everyone he's right, like if everyone just done their job, bro, like they'd win. Like say just do your job. Do your job, boys. No, no, I'm pretty confident, bro. I think we've just got too much class not to win, bro. On looking at it on paper, like there's just way too much class not to win this match. There's going to
yeah,
be
and
an
especially
exciting game.
it's going to be exciting. I think the Tigers will throw a lot, like just of again. From the game I watched, and I haven't watched a ton of Tigers. Um, they just kind of had a license to play last week. Offloads at will, cut out passes galore. Try anything. So I think for us, our boys, it's like just be ready for every situation. But if we maintain like continue to dominate through the middle, like they have to account for us pretty much. And if we dominate those areas, don't let them off the hook with any penalty, like silly stuff, and
Mm,
get into that kind of a. Because I think what they're trying lately, they've been trying to just get into like a shoot 'em out
yep,
type.
yep.
You score, I score. But really, for us, it's like we want to suffocate them, don't give them any opportunities, get them penalized 6 games and drop balls, and then we kind of build that strong, like you said, a strong lead and just carry through. I think I'm the same with you, bro. I just think we just need to stick consistent, and yeah, I think it should be a strong win, no
Mm,
doubt. Yep.
mm, yep, yep, yep. Well, yeah, has to be. When's SJ back, bro? Have you heard anything from him?
It's weird. Did you listen to his podcast?
With
Um,
yeah,
with
yeah,
what's his name? Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
he
Damn
sounded like
it.
man. He sounds really banged up. Like he's like, he said he couldn't even walk at times. I was like, whoa, okay, that's way too. He couldn't even walk down the stairs apparently during that period. So it's like, man, if you can't walk down the stairs, like for me, he's like got to be fully fit, like nothing, like he can get him running up the stairs like 10 times straight. Carrying both his kids up the stairs back and forth, and then even you know. But what are you thinking, bro? You want to? If he's fully fit, you're bringing him in.
Yep. If he's 100% fit, yeah, I'd bring him in. Because you look back these last 2 games, do we win off SJ, please? Or do we even? But then again, do we have that? Are we in that scoring them tries? But no, I think, I think the rest would have done him well if he was fit, bro. Yeah, I think Webby would bring him in, and then
Absolutely. Yep.
then Chanel would be obviously you'd push Chanel to the bench. I would, and then that would be a Jacko Ford drops out, and that's the change in Walker and him and Walker. That's what my thoughts are.
Well, again, I think someone like a Chanel could lift the team a little bit in moments where we need it. And you're probably looking at the probably second best option to Walker would be Chanel through the middle.
Yep.
So I definitely would play that as well. But no, Sean, man, if he's absolutely like it was a real eye opener what he was saying. Like he actually pointed out as well that you might not realize it, but a lot of like pretty much everyone's playing injured or has something. That's that we don't know about or isn't reported. So I thought that was real interesting behind the scenes kind of look. But at the same time for him, they just had to pull their pin on it. It just had to be done, I suppose. And they tried their best, but it ended up, kind of being, I suppose, too impactful for him and costing him.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, when you put it like that, I feel bad. I feel bad now. Yeah. Like,
they were pushing him like
start hard and start fast. You got one leg.
Yeah.
Well, he did look like that though, bro. Those last couple of games, he just, especially that Roosters game, he was just a walking wounded dude, bro.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I just like, oh yeah, man. Like I think he wanted to be, obviously the season he had last year, he wanted to carry that on, and he understands that the window they're in and with Tohu and all that. And it was like, I want to make this happen, but the body was just so bad that it just wasn't going to happen, So
is he a Smokey? Look, is he a Smokey to come back in? Nah, but yeah.
Next minute he's listed tomorrow night. Like, what the?
And Tohu, we're only joking. Tohu's back in as well. Yeah. Yep. I'm pretty confident, bro. Pretty confident about this upcoming game. I'm pretty confident. If we, this is a really good start to move into, because who have we got after that?
You've got the Eels, and Moses is out, obviously. Like I said, if you got an opportunity here against a Caesar that's been, he's been, what's it called? He's got he's been put out for the next 2 weeks, due to the hip drop. You got Moses who's out, so technically you're missing their 2 best halfbacks. So in terms of an opportunity, you should really go and do a number on, especially the Tigers. Eels are pretty good, I think, talent-wise. They're pretty good, but Tigers where they're at, both teams kind of at the bottom. Like, bro, make the most of it right now when you can get 2 wins here. That's my thought process.
Interesting, bro. They're looking at the last few games. So we've got Tigers, Parramatta. Those are 2 games that you want to start to really get your confidence back and build into a hard game against the Seagulls at home. A real tough game against the Seagulls at home.
Yeah.
And then another tough game against the Bulldogs. And then and the Dolphins as well. So do we finish off with the Sharks? Because I think we've got
it's tough, bro. Like every team's fighting. So you got the Dolphins at Suncorp. That's going to be like tough. Then you got I think, who is it? The Seagulls away, Manly.
Yep.
That's always tricky and tough. Like I said, that's probably, the one you most likely not to win, just based on history and the difficulty of the task. And then you got Bulldogs at home, which is like, they're still playing great. Like, it's no given that they're gonna let up. So it's real tough, man. It's a really tough one. But you can do it. The best thing you can do is get a win and just go game by game. Like, there's no point. Okay, we're going to win the next 6. It's like, It's like an NBA Finals game when, like, if you're behind, you just play one game at a time, game by game, and you just try and win each game, and then you hopefully get there. But that's all we can ask. Yeah, man. Anything else on your mind?
No, bro. I think this is just looking at the last few games that we've got. Yeah, this week is a really good week to get your confidence,
Yep.
moving into the back end. And then the Eels will be another game. They're Friday games too. All the next 3 games look like they're Friday games. And then just to get your confidence back up and then working into those hard teams. And if we do make it into that, when we do make it into the 8, you want it to be against hard teams moving into the 8. So you're getting
Yeah.
getting prepped. You know what I mean? So no, that's a pretty good way to finish the season.
Yeah, and that's what I'm like. If you like, again, build, you can build into these wins. Then you can build something, and you go into a Dolphins game and you find a way to win, and you carry that on. But like, let's just focus on the one here this Friday. I'm happy it's a Friday game, man. Like, if it was like a Sunday game, I'd be so. Yeah, I am. Why is that? You a bit worried about Friday games?
Oh no, it's just it makes or breaks what weekend.
I feel we're gonna win. I'm like pretty confident we're gonna win.
We're gonna win too. I feel we're gonna win too. Yep. Yeah. No, you're right, bro. Yeah. Friday night is a good night.
You'll have a great Saturday and a Sunday. You'll have a great one.
Yep.
You'll be wearing a Warriors jersey. You'll be wearing a Flame jersey out there on Saturday morning.
I'm bringing the heat, bro. Bringing the heat of the Flame jersey. The Flame jersey. No. I'm pretty good. We're paying $1.24 at home too. $4.10 for the Tigers.
Jump on the Tiger. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, this will be a good game. Yeah, looking forward to it, bro. No, I'm good. Feeling good. Everybody else feeling good?
Okay. Yeah.
Damn, we got 141 comments. That's awesome. Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Thank you, everyone. Sorry we haven't gone to everyone's comments, but we can see them here. Some are hopeful. Some are definitely like kind of, nah, we're out. So, but anyway, we've done our little thing. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Josh, what do you got for the rest of the week? You got much on?
Nah.
How's your farm going? How's your cattle?
Cattle's going pretty good, mate.
Livestock good?
Yeah, livestock's pretty good. Just sold a bull, sold another steer. So life's good. My tractor, the Warriors tractor, bro, hasn't because normally what I do is when we win, I do a victory lap around the farm, bro, and the Warriors tractor hasn't been started for a while. It's seized up a bit, I think. So haven't normally. I just when we win, bro, I just go down do a victory lap by myself. Yeah, listen to the game again through my headphones. But no, life on the farm's good. I think I told you, a couple of baby goats. Their mum died, unfortunately, so I've been raising a couple of baby goats, some billies. Yeah, bro. No, life's been good. No rats lately out here.
Yeah. Oh man, that was gold, bro.
Oh, bro. I think that was the most comments that we got on like a snippet that you put on Insta. I was like, bro, there's so many people. How come? Why don't you tune into the cool stuff that we talk about? Not just me getting scared of rats.
Hard, bro. Hard. Nah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay, man. All right. Yeah, that's it, man. And hopefully we'll be back next Monday, talking about some positives, some good sides, and building. And so, but everyone that's in here, thank you for everyone that's tuned in. Please hit the like and subscribe before you leave. We'll be back on tomorrow night as well for our show with Ash. There'll be a watch along as well on Friday for the game. So yeah, come check that out. And check out Josh's stuff. You been doing much videos lately, Josh, or you got much?
I started to, bro. I only did that live. I started to, and then I can't remember what happened. Something happened. But I need to do more videos, bro. I get pulled up all the time. I even couple of the
We need
boys.
you to write a song for the main feed, bro, for the show. Maybe come up with a song for the show, bro. What do you think?
Bro, this is how Chanel must feel.
You got time?
Goal kicking because there's so much pressure. Bro, the pressure, bro.
Oh, that's sad.
I'm the third string kicker, bro.
You're up, man. You're up.
Let me go, bro. I'm happy just making the jokes. Yeah, I probably should. But
No,
yeah,
that's me, bro.
everybody have
Oh,
a
actually,
safe
we haven't.
weekend.
We actually haven't had a chance to use Josh's. Next week we'll use that, bro. We'll let you run with
What's
all
that,
the.
bro?
Actually, hit us with a little bit of a taster of what we can. The
Oh, I
capabilities
don't
of
know
the
how.
Roadmaster.
Yeah, so I'll just do that. That's better. You can just see that. What the heck is that thing?
Look
Yeah,
at that
that's
puppy, bro. That is mean.
yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know how it works yet, bro. Because I just plugged it in today. Oh shit! Did that just, yeah. So I don't know how it kind of shit. Yep.
See, you can change your voice, man. That's not that you want to sound like.
That's,
Oh yeah, this is Gus Gould. This is a Gus Gould one.
yeah, that's mean, eh?
You're gonna have to start characters up, bro, for the show. You're gonna have to have the little parts where you're doing like that voice, and you go, "Oh man,
Oh yeah,
I love it.
right.
Can't wait."
Yeah, yeah. We could like dark it out and then go.
Yeah, it's Footy Fan Hex.
Yeah. Sorry. Carry on. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I
damn.
love it. Love
Yeah.
it.
So good show,
Okay.
bro. Good talk.
Yep.
Yeah. Good
Good talk, man.
positivity. Stay positive, everyone, and have a great
Yes.
week.
Yep. Okay. Have a great week, guys. See you guys after the game on Friday. Stay safe. Up the wires. Peace.
Was.